So what I wanted to touch on is what he says about emotionally immature men wanting obedience. Now, especially in certain cultures, when you mix our cultural upbringing with the religious side of things and you mix those two together, that is a recipe for disaster. And we're living in a generation now where we're facing the consequences of that disaster. When you infantilize young men and women and then provide them with religious doctrine that reinforces the belief that they have a superiority over another human being, you are creating a monster. And it's really unfortunate because everybody is born an innocent being, and what they learn and what they pick up from people and things around them molds them into the person that they are going to become. And we have a huge issue now with male leadership in our community. There's a huge problem, like there's a lack of emotional intelligence, there's lots of emotional incest, there's infantilization. There is so much going on in our communities. Not only are we culturally confused, we're religiously confused. And we have turned into a culture, into a people that are weaponizing the beautiful words of Allah to get our way, to put our rulings over the words of Allah because we've misconstrued them. Now, if I can send a text message to somebody and they can read it in a completely different tone and way that I wrote it, which happens quite commonly, what do you think the confusion could be around something like the Quran? Can you just imagine deep philosophical, spiritual information being picked up by, unfortunately, uneducated people who want power, and they're going to use that power to manipulate the people around them to reinforce their own sense of importance. And we know in our cultures, when it comes to family, money, women, it is naturally going to be attractive to the male nafs to want those particular cultural narratives to be reinforced. A young man that has no life experience is going to naturally lean towards rulings in the house